Welcome to today's video. Before we get into anything, first things first, coffee time. So we're back on Nishi course, about to walk in for the D1 event today. And I have to say, I'm actually on time today. I'm early. You can hear there's no judges, there's no drifting. I'm actually here on time for once. But something caught my eye. R31 GTS-R next to this nice 180SX. We need to do a car park walk before I leave today, because there's even like GTR 34 GTRs up there and stuff. But this thing, everything about it is sick. It looks like this is an official R31 house one as well. Look at the brakes, absolutely beautiful. R31 house wheels as well. RB20 DET-R TO4E Turbo N Hikers. So cool. These cars are literally epic. I'd love to build one day. It's totally a goal on the channel to have one of these, like just build it, and then like a car that you just kind of cruise and stuff in on the weekends, go to Daikaku PA in and stuff like that. Let the wifey have fun with it, you know? Just like a cruiser, but you'd never kind of like go too crazy with it on a track or anything, because it's just, oh, it looks so good. The white face Steffi gauges too. So cool. Love this thing. Then really clean 180SX. I personally don't like the gold with the wheels, but it's pretty clean. Looks like a Type X. Looks nice. Jeez. Look how much squat my car has right now. Yikes. I might adjust my coilovers, or do I need to put more air in my tires? Probably do. These ones are pretty spent. Look at that. It's like a huge angle. Actually, you know what? The whole track's on an angle, so that's probably it. My bad. Man, she got a bit beat up. Oh yeah, I was like bottoming out here yesterday when I was drifting. Not yesterday, the day before. Jeez. Oh well, we'll touch her up. So today we're in a little bit of a different grandstand. Daigo doing his thing. Not gonna lie, I kind of like this view. We still don't get to see the jump, but I can stand up the top of the grandstand there and look over it once the battles start. So yeah, just enjoying an onigiri with a tuna and mayo. I'm just gonna chill for a bit, and then we'll pick the camera up once stuff gets real. Here comes Naoki, guys. Now, it's important to note that his car is not 100%. After the crash yesterday, he a tie rod end broke when he landed from the jump, which then meant he lost all steering, and then he hit the rear end in the wall there, and then the whole front end smashed down in here, right? Which then broke a whole bunch of arms and bent a bunch of stuff up in the rear and the front. So his car's still not like 100% all set up, but there's one thing that Naoki's good at doing is driving a car that isn't set up. So he should still do really well today. The biggest thing is he's got a bit of whiplash, so he's not feeling that great today. So his body's not at 100%, but hopefully he does well. I'm sure he will. It's Naoki, you know. So qualifying is now done, and we're on the lunch break. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go through some of these booths I didn't get to check out yesterday, especially the tone one. I want to see if there's any good tools there that I need, that I can get at a nice discounted price. So I'll let you guys know if I get anything there, and then we're just going to probably walk around and see if we can find anyone. So yesterday I didn't get a really good look at the Team Orange booth, but this is Suinaga's car. I believe he used this previously in old events, but if we have a look at some of the finer details on it, I love that the wastegate obviously comes out of the hood. Nice little ball in there to keep water from going in. And if you take a look at the car itself, like in detail, you can see things like it's running a complete carbon roof. And another thing I spotted was he's running an Okachan water sprayer kit, just like the one in my S15, that old one there. So it's kind of interesting. Obviously sequential. It's got what looks like a K-Sport Hydro e-brake in there. with a really fat line going out the rear. That's like a -8. That must go to like a reservoir or something. It has to. Yeah, it does. Interesting. Very cool. 2JZ powered, obviously. It's cool to be able to like get a close look at how these cars are set up. And another thing that a lot of people frown upon are big spaces like this. And before I came to Japan, I used to frown upon it too. But it's actually nowhere near it. It's like it doesn't really do that much damage to your studs. As long as you got the wheel-centric ones that are perfectly centered, the only thing it puts stress on is really your bearing and hubs. So as long as you're okay with changing bearings every now and then, it's fine to run bigger spaces. I run huge spaces on my S15, like 70 mil or something in the front. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, I want to try and get one of these shirts here. I really like this. The lower the car, the dumber you are. I wonder if they've got one of these shirts in XL. I kind of really like that. So they've just introduced all the drivers that made it into top 16. Good to see Naoki down there. So we're going to get some cool battles. There's also a guy with a C33 Laurel, which is pretty cool. I didn't get to see him for his qualifying run. But I'm just sitting here enjoying some takoyaki, waiting for the battles to start. The first battle. I don't know what Kawabata's team did to his car, but today he was way more comfortable in that chassis. This is probably the most comfortable I've ever seen him driving in that new setup. Oh my gosh, Kawabata is on fire today. Yeah. Literally, I've never seen him drive that comfortably in that chassis. That's awesome. What did they do? All right, guys. This is the battle you've all wanted to see. Daigo versus Naoki. This is gonna be funny. Quickly move so we get a better look at this jump. Here we go. So Naoki is definitely more of a chase driver, so I'm really excited to see how he goes here. Come on, buddy. Put the pressure on Daigo. So I didn't see this happening, but Naoki did get the win there. So that was very interesting. I guess maybe Daigo made a few too many mistakes in his first chase run. But anyways, that means we get to see Naoki go in the top 8 now, which is going to be epic. So yesterday, Kohashi won. He's currently chasing this guy, and he is just decimating everyone here. He literally drives this track every day, like he's pretty much lives here, so he's got that home advantage. So I really wanted to watch how the C33 Laurel was gonna do. Let's see. Bad. Not all that bad. Right, Shingo versus Hibino. Damn. That was a very good battle. Ah, no way. Bye. Oh man. So he was just explaining that the propeller shaft or the drive shaft exploded, and there's even like cuts and stuff in his trans tunnel inside the car, so very lucky. Seems like he's safe and fine, the car's fine. So, yeah. And Shingo now goes on to the next round. At least he seems like he's got a good attitude about it. So we've got Naoki and Yokoi now. This is gonna be insane. Come on, Naoki. Yeah, my guy. Oh, he's got this. It's now Yokoi's turn to chase, and he's down on points. It's going to be very intense, I think. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Hopefully Shingo puts up a good chase. That was good. So we now have Naoki versus Suinaga for the top 4. Let's see how they go. Oh my god. So now Suinaga's down on points, so this should get very intense. Wow. That was an insane battle. So today we're seeing way better battles than what we did yesterday. I don't know if it's just like everyone was just kind of warming up to the track, but so good, right? They just got a sudden death call. Those guys both ended up doing really great chase runs and ended up with an even score of 202. So this is about to get real good. All right, here we go. Start of the sudden death battle. My God, no! Oh! What the hell just happened? Look at his rear wheel. Oh man, I don't even know what just happened. Well, that's it for Naoki, unfortunately. Apparently, after the jump, once again, some suspension components in the rear broke on him, and he felt it break, but he just kept going at it anyways, hoping he could pull through, and that seemed to be the result. Big sad. I was hoping to see a podium. All right, so I'm actually going to leave before the final battle, try and get ahead of traffic. This is the best thing about here right now. It is so hot. I'm probably going to get mist and water all in my camera, but these mist fans feel so good. All right, enough of that. We're going to go jump in the S15 and head. I did get some goodies, by the way, which I'll show you when we get to the car. But all around, pretty good experience. Next time I definitely want to book my tickets so I get better seating, like closer to the jump and stuff like that. But really where I was sitting today wasn't too bad because you could just stand up and kind of see the jump and stuff like that. So it's a really good place. But maybe like the one over next to me in the middle, you get the full side view of the jump and then the whole back section of the circuit. You get to see everything. Rather than like off to the other side where the jump is, if you're sitting there, you can't really see the backside and the transition points too well, the sectors. Anyways, pretty rad day. And the worst thing about getting back to the car is this death hill that connects Minami to Nishi. Oh man. It's a cool view of Minami down through there though. And the worst thing about getting back to the car is this death hill that connects Minami to Nishi. Oh man. It's a cool view of Minami down through there though. Another battle's about to happen. Let's see if we can see the jump. Oh, just before. Just got back on Nishi, and I think I spotted what looked like a Millennium Jade 34. Wonder if it's real. Nah, it's a 4-door. I saw it from the distance, just the front clip of it, and was like, no way. Yeah, it's a 4-door with steelies. That's actually kind of cool. That's sick. I appreciate that. Look at how they, like, everyone just parks. They just kind of like tuck them all around the side and follow the whole circuit around down there as well. The main section that kind of fills up is all in here, which is all pretty cool. See my S15 there. Nice WRX, nice Evo 10. That 180 we saw before. The 31 is gone though. Oh yeah, look, there's a slammed 34 4-door right there too. Looks like an Evo 6, judging by that rear wing next to it. It does have a 6 on the number plate too, so I think I'm correct. Let's go have a quick look at that. Wonder if he'll notice if I steal like some of his body panels. We'll just take his rear quarter. Let's have a quick look at this, hey? Yeah, it's definitely a 6. Yeah. Very nice. See, the tricky thing is with mine, the Tommy Mac has an entirely different front bar, so I can't just go and put like a 6 front bar on there. I'm gonna have to try and repair the one that I have, or try to find a Tommy Mac 6.5 front bar for it. But this looks great. I'd love to just like take all of this person's front fenders, rear quarter and everything. Even the hood, I'd probably take that too. Very nice. So here's my haul for today. As you can see, I did get a fair bit of stuff from Tone. I really was in desperate need for one of these guys, the ones with like the flexible bendy head like this. So that should help me out a lot, the ratchet, and then I got the small size one too. And then I got these are super good for like AN lines and stuff like that. See the angle that this is at? So when you're doing lines in like tight spaces, you're able to get that in there and get turns out of it where a conventional spanner you would not be able to. So this is good for doing up oil lines and water lines on turbos, and I always struggle. You can't just get like normal spanners in there, and see that the angle that these are on allows you to still get turns in places where you wouldn't with just the normal conventional one like that. So that was really good. And then I also got one of those shirts that just says the lower you are, the dumber you are. I had to get one. All right, so that's my haul today. Didn't think I was going to spend more money here, but I ended up in the end. And now begins the 4-hour drive home. Hopefully traffic's going to be all chill, and we'll get home at the correct time, because I'm going to be wrecked, that's for sure. Been passing some pretty cool cars on the highway. Must have been some event at Nikko Circuit. I just passed Nikko Circuit a while back. I've only got an hour and 25 minutes left of my journey, and I haven't stopped once. So I'm pretty proud of myself right now. We're doing good. We're doing good. Successfully made it home in record time, which is awesome. I am so exhausted and ready for bed. It's insane. But I hope you guys are excited, because this week I have some pretty cool content planned, especially for the weekend. Some behind the scenes vlog stuff of another big drift competition that happens here in Japan. So that's going to be sick. I'm hoping to do a video on the Evo this week as well. I've got some very interesting information about the car and the engine and all this kind of stuff, so we're going to probably dive into it and investigate it. I'm also trying to organize a video with the previous owner and do like a bit of an interview, but he's pretty shy, so we're trying to like work a way that he feels comfortable, if that makes sense. It's very common in Japan that a lot of people don't like being on camera, so we're going to work at it. If he doesn't want to be on camera, then that's that. Maybe we'll do a phone call or something and we'll figure something out. But I think it'll be very cool to just for you guys to be able to hear and honestly meet him and see him talk about the car and look at the car in person. I really want to do that. But one other reason is he says he's kind of embarrassed because of the condition of the car and he feels responsible for it. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button, write us a comment, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Also, I'll be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. I have a schedule on Twitch, and I stream twice a week. We play games with you guys, so if you're interested in that, go check out my Twitch. It's called Dammit Sammit. I'll put a link in the description. Go follow me there. I'll be live in the morning my time, which will be, I think, Sunday evening and nighttime for you guys in the States. So cool. Peace out. Ciao.